The most dangerous poison in the world is not the one that kills you instantly. It's the one that tastes sweet. It's the one you consume slowly, willingly, day after day. And by the time you realize it was poison, your confidence is gone. Your identity is fractured. And the person you used to be no longer exists. There are people in this world who don't need weapons to destroy you. They don't scream. They don't hit. They don't threaten. They smile. And somehow, you begin doubting your own mind. Tonight, we are entering that darkness. Not to fear it, but to understand it. Because once you see the invisible chains, they lose their power over you. Imagine fighting a war where you don't even know you're in one. No battlefield. No blood. No visible enemy. Just confusion, self-doubt, and a strange feeling that something isn't right, but you can't explain it. This is psychological warfare. And some individuals have mastered it. They see people as tools, not souls. They understand emotions, but they don't feel them the way you do. Empathy is something they can imitate, but not truly experience. And that makes them dangerous. The first weapon is charm. Not real charm. Strategic charm. When you meet them, it feels electric. They listen intensely. They mirror your body language. They laugh at your jokes. They love what you love. It feels like destiny. But it's not destiny. It's data collection. They study you, your insecurities, your dreams, your wounds, your desires. Then they become exactly what you were searching for. This is called mirroring. It creates instant connection, but it's artificial intimacy. Then comes something even more powerful. Love bombing. Excessive attention. Constant messages. Compliments that feel almost unreal. You're different. I've never met anyone like you. You understand me better than anyone. And suddenly, you're addicted. Not to them, but to how they make you feel. Important. Chosen. Special. And the trap closes quietly. Then, slowly, the shift begins. You notice something subtle, a contradiction, a strange inconsistency. They deny something they clearly said before. You bring it up calmly. You explain what you remember. And they look at you with complete confidence. That never happened. You're overthinking. You're too sensitive. You remember it wrong. At first, you resist. You're certain. You know what you heard. But they repeat it. Again. And again. And again. Until your mind starts whispering. What if I am wrong? This is gaslighting. Not just lying, but rewriting your reality. And the most dangerous part is not the denial. It's the certainty. They sound calm, grounded, composed, and your brain is wired to trust certainty. Weeks pass, maybe months, and something changes inside you. You stop trusting your memory. You start asking them, what really happened? And the moment you depend on someone else, to define reality for you. You are no longer free. But here's the deeper trap. The manipulation is not constant cruelty. It's unpredictable kindness. One day, they are distant, cold, unreachable. The next day, they are affectionate, attentive, intense. You feel relief. You think, maybe things are better now. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe they care. This cycle continues. Cold, warm, cold, warm. This is called intermittent reinforcement. And it is one of the most addictive psychological patterns in existence. It works exactly like gambling. If reward is predictable, the brain relaxes. If reward is random, the brain obsesses. You stay, waiting for the good version to return. You remember the beginning, the charm, the attention, the connection. You tell yourself, that person is still in there. I just have to try harder. And without realizing it, hope becomes the chain. Then comes comparison. Subtle at first. You know, my ex understood me better. Your friend is more supportive. Why can't you be more like them? This is triangulation, creating invisible competition. You feel pressure. You feel inadequate. You start proving yourself, trying harder, giving more, explaining more, apologizing more. And slowly, you lose pieces of yourself. Sometimes, they go further. They tell others distorted versions of your behavior. They create confusion, division, isolation. You begin to feel alone, misunderstood, disconnected from your support system. And isolation is where control grows strongest. Because when you have no outside perspective, their voice becomes the loudest one in your head. This is not chaos. It is calculated. It is quiet. And it is strategic. Now, here's the uncomfortable truth. The reason this works is not because you are weak. It works because you are empathetic. You care deeply. You listen. You try to understand. When someone changes behavior, you look for reasons. When someone hurts you, you search for solutions. You believe people can heal. You believe love fixes things. And that belief is beautiful. But in the wrong hands, it becomes a weapon against you. Manipulators do not target strong egos. They target strong hearts. Because strong hearts endure. They forgive. They rationalize. They give second chances, third chances, 10th chances. They see potential instead of patterns. And that is how the cycle survives. But here is the shift. The moment everything changes, manipulation only works when it remains invisible. The second you see the pattern, it loses power. The second you name it, it weakens. Because confusion is the cage. Clarity is the key. So how do you break free? Not with anger, not with revenge, not with emotional explosions. You break free with awareness. You observe patterns, not promises. You measure consistency, not words. You trust behavior, not apologies. You stop explaining yourself repeatedly. You stop defending your memory. You stop negotiating your reality. And something incredible happens. Silence. Not their silence. yours. You stop reacting. You stop chasing. You stop proving. And manipulators lose interest when control disappears. Understand this deeply. Healthy love does not confuse you. It does not make you question your memory. It does not make you feel small to feel loved. It does not require you to shrink, to stay. If someone truly values you, they bring peace, not chaos, disguised as passion. And maybe this video wasn't about someone else. Maybe it was about a pattern you needed to see. Because once you recognize manipulation, you don't just protect yourself. You elevate yourself. You become calm, observant, unshakable, not cold, not closed, just aware. Oh, and awareness is power. The quiet kind. The kind that doesn't announce itself. The kind that doesn't seek validation. The kind that simply walks away without noise. And sometimes, the most powerful move you can make is not fighting, not arguing, not proving, but choosing peace, even if that peace means leaving. You were never crazy. You were never too sensitive. You were never the problem. You were simply navigating a battlefield without realizing it existed. Now you see it. And once you see it, you can never unsee it. Stay sharp, stay aware, and protect your mind like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does.